The word play is a huge word to children and to all of us actually. Everybody needs to play, including adults. Adults forget how to play and they need to remember. It's really important. So if we really thought about that, we should maximize that in schools, not minimize it. I've been in education previous to working at Capco since 2001. And from 2015, I was the head teacher, very proud to be the head teacher of a large primary school near Norwich called Boredom Primary School. I feel that education is behind the curve and it's frustrated me in my working life. So I got really interested in how you can make schools more fun. The thing that I didn't realize was possible, which I found mind-blowing, was that Capco in this case can look at a space, can understand the environment, the trees, the nature, so almost harmonizes nature and play for children all at the same time, rather than something that's straight out of a catalogue that doesn't really fit into that environment. And I still remember the idea coming when somebody said, why don't we use one of your values, which is kindness, and turn it into a trim trail? We got the children involved to come up with designs of things they would like, big places to stand on, slides, climbs, risk, monkey bars, and bit by bit by bit, a design started to happen and a dream. So not only did it display a value that's so core and important in the world today, it actually was a word you could play on and play in and play around. And the children absolutely, it blew their minds. It blew all of our minds. And to see children excited about play in their own school is probably the best feeling I've ever had as a head teacher. To see them excited and wanting to be active and have fun and socialize and be with each other is just the best thing.
We know the benefit of exercise, of movement, of being creative, using their imagination, and all those kind of things I know will feed into their learning and their curriculum and their mental health and their physical health. It might be a deciding factor in some of our children really being keen to come to school. I'm Chris Ashman, I'm head teacher at Rackheath Primary School. I've been here as head. I've been very lucky to be head here for the last 13 years. We've had the bunker in place since October half term this year, so about 2 or 3 months, and the children absolutely love it. And it's an amazing addition to our school and what we can offer in our curriculum. We wanted to create something new, but the main thing was really about giving the children a wonderful experience. We really wanted them to have an opportunity to use something really, really special, which they've now got.
So I went and met Chris a while ago, and we went out and looked at his playground. He wanted to make school more fun for his children, and he didn't know how. He had a space in his playground that got muddy for half of the year. The children couldn't use it, and he had an idea in his head, but he didn't know how to make it happen. So we bit by bit looked at that space, and the play that we see at Rackheath today is extraordinary because it is the perfect example of taking a space which is dead and not being used and turning it into the best play area where the children absolutely love it. And Chris, I know, will say the difference it's made at the children and their well-being at his school is unbelievable.
Get to have loads of other space. Because normally you literally had no space, but now when you're on the bunk you have fun, and there's more space.
It's a good place to hide. We play hide and seek with people, and I just love it because it's the thing we do inside of the tunnels. Because the monkey bars.
It makes children more excited to come to school because they have a better lunchtime and break time.
If somebody is sad, after they go in the bunker, they're really happy.
It always had like all mud on it, and it used to be all slippery, but now when you just play on it, it has no mud, and I just think it makes people way more happy that it's there.
We'll have like robots that, like 2 robots that go outside and start picking up all the litter that's left on the field and the playground.
Robot teachers, and then the head teacher will be a big robot, and the building would be alive on wheels.
I was always saying to children, please don't do that, you're going to hurt yourself. Now I can just let them play, so they're actually making their own risks and they're assessing their own risks, and you can allow that, so they're actually learning. The children are less bored, so actually by the time they've come back into the classroom they're happier. It's more important for children to be outside than behind all of these screens and technology, and I think we're starting to see that a little bit more already in different schools and different countries, and they're going to realise that actually playing is going to be more for their learning.
Children naturally want to play. Do they get those opportunities at school? Not enough. And that's really what the message is here, which is that learning should not just look like children sat down in a classroom. In fact, it should look the opposite of that.
But ultimately, childhood should still stay the same. Childhood should still be about, having fun, talking to each other, sharing experiences, playing outside, playing together, being free, and not worrying about pressures from, social media or outside influences, just being kids.
So let's start thinking out of the box. Let's change the assessment system. Let's make school more fun. Let's change direction so that our young people come into this world full of vibrance, full of imagination, and ready with a good work ethic to help the world become a better place.